So, I'm in the process of making a video about some of the crazy stuff that's been happening recently. I'll probably release that video tomorrow or the day after. Notably, Madison Marquette has seen the expose that I did on her and has put out a post on a Telegram saying that I'm paid by Soros. Of course, Maddie. Gareth Barrett, or Patrick Kennedy as he says he is, son of JFK, King of England. Yeah, he's been arrested for fraud and is in jail right now. Yeah, who could have thunk it, hey? Negative 48 said that a load of dead people were going to show up in Dallas on the anniversary of JFK's assassination. Of course, lots of dead people did not show up. And Glenn Ward, the son of Charlie Ward, has come out and made a video regarding some of the lies that Charlie Ward has been spreading about myself and him, and has also called out Charlie for a filmed chat, a debate. So let's see what happens with that. So I'll put out that video as soon as I can. But whilst I was making this video, I was doing this segment, and I thought this probably deserved a video on its own. So a week or two ago, Kirsten W emailed me and said that she was being blackballed by Charlie Ward and their circle. And she said, let's do a video to expose Charlie once and for all. Now, I was ill and busy at the time, but of course, her volcano was ready to erupt, so she went onto Instagram with RizFlex, and they made this video. I tried to edit the video down, and I'll show you the important parts about her expose on Charlie Ward. So check it out, guys.
What did we come here for? What did everyone come here for? For me to expose Charlie Ward.
We did this marathon yesterday of it's called like a truth marathon, and all of these different influencers were on this stream at the same time. So Kirsten went first and put Charlie Ward on blast, and then he was like right after. And so then he came on, when he came on the stream, it ended up being a big drama thing.
No, he left early because he was pissed because I exposed him. Okay, number one, let me say this. I used to be on the show for 4 months every Friday with my protege, Malkay. And I couldn't take it anymore because he never vets his information or his sources or his guests, okay? 6 shows a day, 7 shows a day. How can you vet them? Number one, I was drained, I left. Okay, but then I continued to be loyal to him. And you know, these people that are, you know, shall I say influencers, or they want to be influencers, like Santa Surfing, or Satan Surfing that I call her, they don't attack you on your YouTube channel. They attack you on Twitter. They attack you on other channels. They're real slick, except Charlie Ward's gotten really nasty. And he's attacked one of these guys that did the video, 30 Reasons Not to Trust Charlie Ward. And he made a video saying that the guy was a pedo. Okay, that's how nasty he's getting. Charlie Ward's losing it. Okay, so I protected Charlie when Satan or Santa Surfing was attacking him on Twitter, okay? But I still left the show, and his ego couldn't handle it. His ego just couldn't handle it, all right? So so basically what happened was, you know, he took Malkay, which is fine. He could take Malkay. I don't really care. Everything was fine. When I did the show, I said, you know, Charlie's always been polite to me. He's been a gentleman, but, you know, his information's garbage, and everything that he predicts, nothing comes true. So that's what I mean by misinformation, Charlie Ward. And number two, okay, I protected you. Then you went after me. You blacklisted me with Nick Veneman, because when I went on his show and we did a great video, he put it up and you made him take it down. So that's called blacklisting someone. You didn't, and then Mel K, my ex-protege, was coming to do a show with me, and you blocked her, and you wouldn't let her come on my show because I exposed you. Now I'm really going to expose you, okay? I am going to say that you always say that you basically transport a lot of items, okay, for the elite. You transport their cash, you transport their jewelry, and you transport some things that might be alive. And yeah, that might be, you know, something, and I think you would know what that is. Yes. So, you transport funds, gold, you transport precious things, and you transport something else. and you pretend you don't know what's in the boxes. But do you or do you not? That's the question I have for you, Charlie. So don't call other people pedophiles when you have got, and that you're not calling me that, but you're calling my friend, British friend, that. Basically, when you have a lot of skeletons in your closet, okay? So you're on blast. You're basically on blast. You blacklisted me. You won't allow people to do my show. You talk crap about me. And I'm going to have to say that and all I say was your misinformation. I could say a lot more, Charlie. I could say that you always bring up when it was a private joke, even on screen you did it. Oh, the Orchard Towers. Anyone in Singapore, because you used to live there, Charlie, and I'm from there, knows that Orchard Towers is full of electronics and bars, that have Filipino girls, girls from China, girls from Indonesia, girls from all around the world. And you obviously,
he's
obviously
opposition satanic child pred.
I didn't say that. She said that. I didn't say that. But we can take a wild guess, okay? We can take a wild guess what the hell's going on. But you did go to those bars and you laughed about it, and your wife is very beautiful. I don't know how he managed to get her, but wow.
And he was all the evidence on these people because he was behind the scenes doing it. So if any of them are going to get in trouble for it, he should be bringing this information to the public, to bring it to law enforcement, do something about it. If he's not doing anything about it, but just complaining about it online to people, then he's part of the problem.
I actually did shows with that old fart for 4 months. How's that? So pretty much I know who he is. I introduced him to Mel K, my Ann Vandersteel, and it's fine. He took them all, which is fine. I don't really care. But I'm going to expose him and call him the transporter. He transported a lot of expensive things for the elites. Let's put it that way, in Saudi Arabia, which he mentions. What else did he transfer? That's the question.
He
has a lot of money. Let's put it that way.
By child pred money.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. So I mean, she's just my co-host, and she's putting 2 and 2 together. She's no dummy. Let's put it that way, okay? Let's put it that way.
For what other reason would he not be bringing this information to law enforcement? That's what he should be getting famous for, exposing it. Instead, he's just complaining about it and bragging. He's bragging about it.
Yeah, he's bragging. He's bragging about it because he's stupid. He's like, I transported all this, gold and other precious things for these elites. And there are girls that recognized him from being transported by.
Wait.
Hello. Yeah, there you go. So that ignoramus, she doesn't know anything. She has no idea that he's the puppet master, and he gets very angry when he's exposed. He gets very, very angry. He made up stuff about this guy that did the video, 30 Reasons to Not Trust Charlie Ward, and he called him a pedo. That's a pretty serious charge, especially when the guy has children. He made that up. How would he like to be called a pedo? There we go. The evil ones, what they do, they always project. They project onto you. They just keep projecting. It's really, really disgusting what they do. Yeah. So now Charlie Ward's getting mean because he's getting exposed, okay? He's getting exposed, and he doesn't really like it. He is misinformation. I didn't even mention his name, and he was so pissed that he couldn't do that show on Saturday. He was so pissed that he had to leave early. Oh, a bad connection. But before he left, he said, oh, the trolls that, what misinformation the trolls are saying? Excuse me, Charlie, I'm not a troll. I did your show for 4 months. I only talk bad about pretentious opportunists, misinformation people. You know who I'm talking about. 107, Charlie Ward. And, really, compared to them, my former protege, Mel K, is not so bad. She's just a pretentious opportunist, which is fine. You're allowed to be that. You're not giving misinformation. She's not giving me misinformation. Her information's good. She is a good digger. The only thing is she cozies up to Charlie and brown noses him when he's giving incorrect information, which reflects badly on her. Mel, if you're watching this, you need to exit away from that because he's got a lot of skeletons and it's rubbing off on you. Get a clue? Yeah, there we go.